So the Snyder Cut is coming up this month. We are finally getting the film of a lifetime, the film we all protested for 3 years. And that is Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's coming up on March 18th. And today is March 2nd. I will be uploading this on March 3rd though. But regardless, the hype is real. We are so close. We are this close. The thing is, just a year ago, we didn't even think this would happen. But look where we are now, boys. We are so close to getting the film of a lifetime. We are so close to be getting the movie that we all deserve as fans after 2017's disastrous Joss Whedon disgusting Jeff Johns film. And look, I don't know what I'm going to title this film. I don't know what the thumbnail is going to be, so I don't even know what I'm even saying. I don't even have notes down today. But regardless, I just want to say something before the Snyder Cut comes out. A few weeks before the Snyder Cut comes out, I feel like I should make this final video where I just discuss it. And by the way, for those Snyder fans out there, I want to thank all of you for supporting this channel. Most of my subscribers came from my videos where I talk about the Snyder Cut. And honestly, I'm thankful to have all of you here on this channel. Because really the thing I talk most about this on this channel is Zack Snyder's Justice League. It's the film I talk about the most. It's the film I've been excited for the most for the last 3 years. And honestly, it's just a pleasure to have all of you fans here on the channel. I know I'm wearing my Avengers shirt, which isn't the right shirt to be wearing today, but my Justice League shirt, I'm washing it right now. My Snyder Cut shirt, to be specific, they're right now and being washed. So just ignore the shirt for now. Just ignore it. But anyways, honestly, it is a pleasure to have all of you fans here. Just a little news update. In the day after the Snyder Cut gets released, I think the Snyder Cut gets released on Thursday. Correct me if I'm wrong about that, but the day after the Snyder Cut gets released, I will be doing a live spoiler discussion on Zack Snyder's Justice League. So y'all make sure to stay tuned for that. And if you want to be notified when that happens, make sure you hit that subscribe button. But not only do you have to hit that subscribe button, please make sure you turn on the notification bells. It's quick. Right there in the bottom, you'll see like a notification bell, and click all. That way, when the live stream happens, you get a notification. You're like, hey, look, gotta watch it. So it's gonna be the day after. I don't know exactly when, but I'm going to put in the community tab on YouTube when exactly the time will be. More than likely, it's going to be on a Friday, 2 p.m. Central Standard Time. I could be wrong. I think it could be Saturday, but if it is on a Saturday, then I'll do 9 p.m. Central Standard Time, because I really want to talk about the film in spoiler details, but I want to wait an entire day because I know, the film is 4 hours. People throughout the day are still going to be watching it. So I'm going to make sure I do a live spoiler discussion, especially live. I love doing live streams. But regardless, I just want to give one final thought on the Snyder Cut. The Snyder Cut is more than just a film. The Snyder Cut is more than just a movie. The Snyder Cut is more than just a passion project. The Snyder Cut is more than just a silly little movie that just happens to be double the amount of time that the regular movie was. The Snyder Cut is proof that Hollywood needs to start listening to fans. And I know the number one priority for Hollywood is always money. And I understand that. People have jobs. People need to do it for their work. But regardless, Hollywood needs to see what fans want. We wanted the Snyderverse. We want the Snyderverse. Look at the whole movement. We've had idiots like Andy Signor and Jody come out and say that we're a cult, but we're not. We're just a group of passionate fans who want to see a film that we were promised back in 2017. And Warner Bros. Finally will be giving us the film of a lifetime. We're finally going to be seeing the 4-hour cut. And one thing I want to make sure to let all Snyder fans know is please, please, please buy HBO Max. And if HBO Max is not in your country, let's try seeing where you can rent it. I think it will be on Google Play. I don't know. I didn't do research. I'd suggest you Google it, but please make sure you put in your money into this, because if we pirate it, there's no way of knowing for Warner Bros. If this is successful or not. We got to prove to Warner Bros. How big of a movement this really is. We got to teach Warner Bros. That we want the Snyderverse. And to me, I think the movie's going to be great. I think the movie's actually going to be beautiful and amazing. I mean, I love Man of Steel. Man of Steel is one of the most inspirational movies of all time. And Batman vs. Superman, Dawn of Justice, especially the Ultimate Cut, is, for me, the single greatest comic book film of all time. And I have no doubts that Zack Snyder is going to bring his A game in the upcoming Zack Snyder Justice League film. And so to all the Snyder fans out there that are watching, please purchase HBO Max or rent it wherever you're from. I don't know where my subscribers are from. I don't know exactly where they're from, but if HBO Max is not in your country, please make sure and rent it somewhere where you can. Just make sure you do some research on that. I think there are going to be some places that open it in theaters because they don't have HBO Max. And if you're one of those people, please go to the theater and help support this film, because at the end of the day, the only way the studios know if we want more is if we pay them. If we show them a lot of support for the Snyder Cut, they will probably more than likely want to put more Snyder films or Snyder stuff. And us in the Snyder fandom, that is the number one priority we should do. The number one priority is make this movie successful, because only we can decide whether it's successful or not. And the Snyder Cut isn't just about having another film. The Snyder Cut is about telling people that we want to see the film of a lifetime, a film we were promised in 2017, and we're showing studios to stop meddling in with director films. Sure, you can, like, let's say Snyder was to put something that DC doesn't do. I can understand why they would meddle in. But the thing is, the Man of Steel and BVS have such a big reception. Even if you hate BVS, that film is still talked about so much now. I'd rather have a film that gets forgotten, laid to the ground like Ant-Man and the Wasp. I would rather wait, hold up, I messed that up. I'd rather have a movie talked a lot about like BVS and be hated on than have a forgotten film like Ant-Man and the Wasp. Because let's be honest, Ant-Man and the Wasp is one of the most forgettable movies of all time. Or maybe not of all time, but in the comic book genre. But BVS, even if you hate BVS, that film is talked about so much now, even now, to a point where it's just crazy. I love Batman vs. Superman Ultimate Cut, and I cannot wait to see the Snyder Cut. And to all my Snyder fans out there, please make sure you purchase it, because that is the important step we all got to take. I personally already have HBO Max because HBO Max had other content that I really liked. So I'll be watching the Snyder Cut normally like nothing. And like I said, if you want to join us here on the channel for a spoiler discussion tomorrow, or what did I say tomorrow? The day after the Snyder Cut comes out, make sure you subscribe and turn on the notification bells. We are so close to 1K subscribers, and it would be an honor to have you be a part of this film fan community, especially also the Snyder fans. I talk too much about the Snyder Cut, and I'm pretty sure even after the Snyder Cut gets released, I'll be talking probably way more about it than before I did. And yeah, anyways, I want to thank all of you for being here in today's video. Basically, just purchase the Snyder Cut however you can. This is probably gonna be my final Snyder Cut video until probably the day prior to the Snyder Cut gets released. I will be doing a non-spoiler review and then a live spoiler discussion after, something like that. I don't know exactly, but regardless, I hope all of you enjoy this film. And I think this movie is gonna be successful if we all can unite, because this is truly the biggest movement in film history. Tell me a movement in film history that's been bigger than this one. Exactly. So I want you guys to please help support HBO Max. I know they're billionaires, but they're gonna want to make more if you go succeed. We're not just going for Justice League Part 1. We also want Part 2 and 3 to see the ending trilogy that Zack Snyder intended. And I hope we get the best film possible. This is going to be a great month for film fans. We're going to be getting the Snyder Cut and Godzilla vs. Kong later during the month. But this is just a Snyder Cut video. I'm also going to do a Godzilla vs. Kong live spoiler discussion the day after it comes out. So y'all stay tuned for that. But anyways, guys, I want to thank all of you for being a part of today's video. I hope you guys have the best time during the Snyder Cut, man. But like I said, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell. That way you can be updated when we upload our live spoiler discussion. And yes, it's going to be a live stream, so you guys will be able to drop chats and stuff like that. So yeah, I think that's going to be it for today's video. And yeah, thank you guys for being a part of today. And the Snyder Cut fandom is the best fandom on the planet of the film fandom community. Why did I say planet? I don't know. But anyways, hope you guys have a fun time watching this film, and I hope you guys can join us when we do our live spoiler discussion. And I cannot wait for March 18th, because it's going to be the day of reckoning. The bells have been rung, and he's coming, and he's angry. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed it. And peace.